Welcome,
Thank
Ollie,
you.
Mi-Soul's second birthday, and we have Ollie from Real People in the building.
Lovely to be here, man. Thank
Pleasure.
you. Happy birthday.
Thank you very much. Although it should be Gordon Mack you should be saying it
That's
to.
all right. Well, I did just wish him happy birthday
Good.
as well. So
what's been happening? Real People, the label's doing really well.
it's been good, man. Been really busy. Just lots of different projects that we're working on. Loads of remixes, loads of singles. We've got a lot of albums that we're doing at the moment, especially this girl from America called Portia Monique, who we've featured on the label through the layabouts and stuff with singles, but we've been producing a Real People album for her, which is like a soul, jazz, R&B album. So we're just mastering that right now, and that should be dropping around October, so really busy with that. And Tony Monreal's solo album's coming really soon as well. And yeah, we just finished today. Actually, we just finished a remix for Heston, who's
Okay. Of which track?
Resigned to You.
Great
so
track.
Actually, Gordon just played it. We just gave him a little exclusive on the show. So yeah, really happy with that. It's going to be dropping on our label as well, that remix. So just really busy, keeping it soulful, enjoying the sun. Happy.
How did you first get involved in music? Because
Well, it was tricky because I was one of those people that I always loved my music. I wasn't a musician. Knew I wanted to be involved, but never knew how I was going to do it. And I ended up really lucky. Got a job in a record shop in the West End when the West End was always thriving. Soho, a shop called Flying Records, and I started off there just on a Saturday job and ended up being there 3 years and was manager. And I met so many people through the shop. You had so many DJs and producers and music people coming through that I always say that was like my university. You know what I mean? My time. And I was still really young. I was like 17, 18, 19. So I always knew that I didn't want to just be stuck behind a desk and a counter. I wanted to do more and started getting into production. And at a young age, I set up my first label, which was called Papa Records. And just things seemed to blossom from there. And Real People started around the same time. And, you know, I've been quite a determined person, but I feel I've always been lucky in certain. I've met good people at the right time who have always helped me sort of blossom and take things to the next level. And, you know, it's been a great experience so far. Now I'm 35, it's 15 years on, but it's still good, man.
But you've worked with some great people. I mean, you've got, like you said, you've got Heston before. You worked with Tony Monreal.
That's right, yeah.
You know, the list could go on and on.
Yeah.
How did you meet all these people and how did you get involved in them?
I think it's like once you're kind of in a certain scene and you're known for a certain thing, it's the world, you know, it's not that big a place. And, you know, you just connect with people and you follow different people's music and, you know, you just kind of ask if you want to collaborate and stuff like that. And I think, you know, I'm someone that I love songs, I love soul music and I love songs. So vocalist for me is where it's at. And, you know, I always want to work with new people that kind of give you that goosebump feeling on you, you know. And so I've just been fortunate, man, just, you know, to put myself out there and collaborate with some great people, and it's been amazing.
I know it's not just you and yourself, because you've got your colleague with you today.
Yeah, that's right.
It's Tony.
Over in the
Say hello, Tony. Quick, just come and jump in quickly. We ain't got a mic, so you got the chair mine, I think. Say hello, Tony.
Hello, Tony.
That's right. Yeah, Tony's always been a bit more of a background guy because he's basically the studio.
Literally,
but he's someone who's like really invaluable to the sound and the production side of what we've done for a long time. He's mixed our albums and produced on a lot of the records, and you know all the remixes and productions I do with hand in hand with Tony. So. Everyone, you know, from the sort of UK soulful kind of housey scene has worked with Tony at some stage, and yeah, he's invaluable. And like you say, Real People has always been a very collaborative kind of thing. A lot of people don't really get it; they don't know exactly what it is because it's just something that kind of really tries to represent good soulful music. And
it sounds like a collective when you first hear about Real People. You think,
and it has been. You know, I've worked with different people over the years, and you know it's a live band as well. We go out and do shows, and then we do remixes, we do produce, you know, so it is a lot of different stuff, but you know, it's been mainly myself, but I could never have done it all on my own. I've had major input from people over the years, and now the last few years, you know, Tony Monreal, you know, who we do a lot of stuff with, and you know, he's an integral part of the live show as well.
I loved his EP, Fly.
The Fly EP, yeah, that's done really well. And you know, the big thing for Tony now is pushing on as a solo artist because he's fronted bands for years.
Incognito.
Incog, and he's part of Sade.
Yeah.
So, you know, his thing is he loves doing that, but it's time for him now to shine. And so, you know, really focusing on his solo album. And that EP was a little taster of what's to come. But yeah, it's going to be great. The next 12 months, there's a lot of good stuff coming.
So we've been sat here before we even turned the camera on, and we've been sat in our shorts and our flip-flops.
That's right.
Looking cool in the summer. And we got talking, and what sprung up is, you're a QPR fan.
I am.
But you're from East London.
I'm from Essex. I'm not even from East London.
Essex?
Further out. Yeah, like I said, my father, he was a hairdresser. He's retired now, but his first sort of job in the 70s, I think early 70s, was he had a job in the West End, and he used to work Saturdays, and he finished around 2ish, so getting to QPR, he could get to QPR in time, then he couldn't get back to Orient, I think, so he kind of decided on going QPR, and around that era was when we had a really good team of Stan Bowles and Jerry Francis and all that kind of...
Nah.
No, you're not having it. Well, that's what I was taught anyway, so... and it stuck with him, and then obviously, you know, you pass on to your children, and yeah, we've always had a long journey on Saturdays from, you know, going to, but I've just had my first son. He's 5 months now, so I've already got him in his little QPR baby kit. And
I'm going to report you to the NSPCC.
I know. The thing is, though, a lot of people say to me, how can you do that? But my father did it to me, so it's like, yeah.
And you didn't turn out too badly,
No,
did you? So there you go.
But, you know, it's like you can't change your club after all these years. So
that's it. And you've always got to follow your dad's club.
That's it, you know. A lot of my friends are like, you know, Arsenal and Tottenham, and it's not happening. It's not happening, no. He's a QPR boy.
Well, from one Chelsea fan to a QPR fan.
Oh, God, right. If I'd have known that.
Thank you very much for coming in.
Happy
it was
birthday.
great to
Thanks
have
for
you.
having us, man.
Thanks
Cheers.
very much.
With the official reggae chart, my special guest this evening is the one and only UK's Maxi Chartbuster Priest. Maxi, welcome to Mi-Soul.